on a video with someone criticizing Alicia Taylor. Taylor Alicia, whatever. Christian YouTuber. I wonder, is her Christianity more important or is her YouTube fame more important? I can't get her to talk to me and answer some of my questions, so she's more concerned with being a good-looking girl and being cool and hip and helping people. So, Christianity today is a goddamn joke in America. Anyways, but I digress. This man makes an awesome, stunning point that gives Christianity today a black eye. A black motherfucking eye, god damn it.
Nobody in the church I've ever known follows this saying. Number 3, never say no to a borrower. You're specifically told in the New Testament if somebody asks to borrow from you, you are to lend freely. Of course, no Christian I've ever known follows this.
Absolutely. Jesus said that in that Sermon on the Mount. Dr. John MacArthur, you're a filthy rich millionaire. Paul Washer, you're a filthy rich millionaire. John Piper, you're a millionaire. By the way, all three of those men are Calvinists. So much for preaching against the prosperity gospel. Well, I'm asking you, Dr. John MacArthur, if you really believe the stuff that you're preaching, you preach hard at this, that we have to give up everything for Jesus Christ, or we're going to burn. We have to give everything, sacrifice everything. But look at you and your lovely wife living in that millionaire mansion while people like me suffer. It's not fair that you get to be filthy rich in this world and go to heaven forever while people are shit dirt poor and going to hell. Divest yourself of all of this wealth like Jesus commanded the rich young ruler, and have your treasures in heaven. Well, that's of course you really don't believe. You really don't have the faith you claim to have. God damn, I curse God if I keep stammering, having word salad because it's goddamn stroke. God damn it! Do you really believe it? How come your works don't back your mouth up? Writing checks that your asses cannot cash? Well, let's see. I'm going to give you a test. I got some dinner work I'm going to need in the near future. I need crowns. I'd rather get root canals. My teeth are about to rot out. I need stem cells to recover from the stroke so I can get my original mojo back. Dr. John MacArthur, John Piper, Paul Washer, can I please borrow the money so I can get my health back? And you know what? I can answer you already. I can answer you this question for you. And before you even get this question, you're going to give some lame ass excuse. Oh, this world doesn't matter. You better make sure you're saved. The early church fathers believed in giving to the poor. Jesus said, him that asketh you, turn now and not away. He didn't say quiz him and play 21 fucking questions. Now, do you really believe in Jesus? I know he said, be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. But your hero, John Calvin, was not harmless as doves. Harmless as a dove. He killed his opposition. He followed the Old Testament law instead of the teachings of Jesus. That motherfucker, goddamn John Calvin. I wish I could go back in time and get John Calvin to be crucified. I wish they could crucify his goddamn ass to the fucking cross. Can John Calvin. He was stern, he was unloving. And if God does not judge John Calvin for his putrid failure, then God is an unjust judge. And I curse God if he does not judge John Calvin. No. Christianity today is putridly deplorable. I didn't say Jesus was. I said Christianity. There's a difference. There's an Atlantic Ocean difference. God damn American Christianity today. God damn Christianity today. It said in world where it's being persecuted. But David Berceau, who of Scroll Publishing, he went back and researched the early church fathers. He said the early church fathers were told to give to the poor and preach the gospel, and that sometimes giving to the poor was more important. Now I had to wonder about that because what's more important: temporary tranquility or eternal salvation. But Calvinism is the biggest curse upon Christianity and mankind. Now, even Charles Spurgeon was depressed so much of the time. So many Calvinists often find themselves being depressed. And it's no wonder. If I believed 3/4 of my fellow human beings were going to burn forever because God just simply refused to wiggle his nose and make it so that they would get saved, I'd be depressed too. If you had the cognitive dissonance that God wants everybody to be saved, yet everybody's not saved because God doesn't wiggle his nose and automatically give them faith in their hearts. God damn! But John MacArthur, Dr. John MacArthur, Paul Washer, John Piper, will you please give me the money so I can get at the very least, get my dental work done, and maybe so I can get adipose stem cells and get back my mojo. Because ever since I had my stroke, life, shit. It's shit.